Hey YouTube, Tank Setups here, and I'm doing a tank update because, as you notice, the tank looks pretty bare. I mean, there's a couple fish, but so basically what happened. We'll start off with the Oscar. So here's my Oscar. In the videos before, you saw a much larger Oscar. That is in fact true. What happened was he went carpet surfing. One night, one night he jumped out, and I woke up the following morning. I don't know how long he'd been out, and I put him back in the tank, and he was breathing for a good, I'd say, hour and a half, and then he passed away. And I was pretty upset because I traded my old convict, the smaller one that was getting picked on a lot, for him, but he ended up jumping out. So then I went and bought another Oscar, and he's getting along fine with everyone. And I had parrotfish and 2 parrotfish and 3 gourmets, but I ended up bringing them to my local fish store and giving them to the store for some store credit and buying a new fish because, I really need to take some off my bio load because my tank can only take so much, and getting rid of those 5 fish is really going to help. And I got this guy. He's a hybrid of a Texas cichlid and a flower horn. So, but he turned out to be more Texas cichlid, so we don't know which way he's going to fade to, if he's either going to be a red Texas, which means he can be worth a lot more than I paid for, or regular Texas, which is right around what I paid for. I paid $40 for him. But if he turns out to be a red Texas, I could have paid up to $110 for him. So I'm hoping for the red Texas, because if he does, in fact, turn out to be a red Texas, I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to sell him, make some bank, and go back and buy another fish. But the reason this big guy's in here is because about 35 seconds after I stuck the nice looking the Texas hybrid in, he became the badass and chased him around. I mean, he's already got 3 little tears. I don't know if you can see them, but he's got 3 little tears on the back of his tail. So I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to stick my Dempsey in the little tank. It's called the Mr. Honey method. I've seen it on YouTube. So I stuck him in there I'm going to stick him in there for 2 days. I just stuck him in there about 3 hours ago. 4 hours. 4 hours ago. And I'm going to leave him in there for 2 days. Hopefully, them seeing each other more calms them down. And hopefully they establish territories. I rearrange the tank. And hopefully it all goes well, because I do not want to have to get rid of him so soon. He's a nice looking fish, and I want him to grow up and get big. So right now my stock is down to the hybrid Texas cichlid, the Jack Dempsey, the convict, Oscar, 3 catfish, a Cory catfish, which is about 7 years old, a striped Raphael catfish, which I got a month ago-ish, somewhere around there, and it's like a leopard pleco or something. I don't know. He's right here, if you can see him, right there. And my crayfish, who's doing well. No, I'm not planning on keeping the pleco for his whole life. I'm gonna eventually sell him because he's gonna get to be 2 feet long in my tank, and that's not gonna be. He's gonna be more wasteful than productive. So that's basically what I wanted to tell you guys. If you have any concerns, questions, want to contact me about something regarding fish, just let me know. Thanks, guys, and peace.